Hey guys, it's Zachariah, and today I've got a gameplay on Turbine, and I am using the M8A1. The M8A1 is essentially the M16 of COD 4, would you say? It's basically a free burst rifle. It's one of the later unlocks. I think it's the second to last unlocked assault rifle that you'll get. I think you unlock it somewhere in the 40s, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, then I apologise. I just don't remember. And I actually brought this gun through. When I prestige. When you prestige, you can permanently keep either like a perk or any kind of weapon. And for some reason I chose this. I hadn't actually used it before I prestiged, but I thought I think some people someone told me that it was a good gun, so I thought I'd give it a go. And then this is just a gameplay that I managed to get. I think it's one of the first games I've even used this gun. And I'm playing in a party with like Fear Crads and a few other people. I think Toby's in there. I think Oakley might be in there, and I think Tobias Gamer's in there. And yeah, it's quite interesting because both me and Crads get a gameplay. His gameplay is a lot better than my one. I think he ends up going like something stupid, like 85-1, because he is I think he was rocking out like a swarm kill shot. I don't know what other kill shots he's rocking, but I think he had like a Blackbird and a swarm. Where usually when I play Black Ops 2, I currently kind of use a lower score streaks. Like usually I'll use a UAV, a Guardian, and a lightning strike, just things that I can get easily, because I'm a very aggressive like objective player. So when it's domination, I'll always try and get B. If you haven't got B, then I'm always there. This gameplay might show that because I'm using an assault rifle and I wanted to sit back a bit. I think I had a good start, and I was like, oh, this could actually be a gameplay, so I'm going to make sure that I like kind of sit back and be a bit more defensive. But I didn't really want to talk too much on the gameplay in this video. I just want to make sure that I had everything cleared up. I'm trying to think of the class that I had. I think I'm using a reflex sight with, I can't remember what the second attachment on this gun is, if there is one. But I know that I'm using two perks. I'm using both lightweight and hardline. I'm not really sure why I was using lightweight as for perk 1. So I basically, if you have played Black Ops 2, I'm sure you have because it came out today. You can have wild cards, and I had perk 1 greed on with lightweight and hardline. Usually I would rock lightweight. I would like hardline and flat. I think it's flak jacket on that one. But I think when I got this gameplay, I don't think I was high enough to have flak jacket unlocked, so I randomly had lightweight on, which is a bit pointless on this map. And so yeah, I don't know what else. I probably toughness and tactical mask. Tactical mask is a lifesaver on this game. If you have perk 3 as anything else other than tactical mask, maybe dexterity is alright, but tactical mask is so useful because stuns and that will literally destroy you. But anyway, to dwell away from the gameplay, I kind of wanted to talk about something that's kind of relevant today in this video. It's the topic of does YouTube ruin Call of Duty? Essentially, that's like kind of a weird title to go by, but basically what I mean is, do you think that YouTube videos in general, like tips videos, tricks videos, and all these people making gameplays with the guns they've got and showing the loadouts that they use in order to get high gameplays, and just in general, just people giving tips to people on YouTube, do you think that changes the way COD is played? And does that change, or essentially does that ruin the whole general aspect of how COD works? Or is it just like people are like what people just seem to think? Because I've seen a lot of people on Twitter before. And I've been an advocate for this sometimes. I've kind of said that sometimes some people's tips videos kind of bring out a bad side of some players, and like the way it makes other people play is kind of like what I would say sweaty, but it's just it gets essentially just doing what we're doing. I guess it's more of a butthurt response for when some like, other players are becoming competitive with you when you usually do well. So basically, what I brought this topic on is the fact that obviously we've had most of the YouTubers had this game since Friday, and in that period of time from Friday to Monday, the games that you played, you come across sweaty players, you come across people who drop shotted, you come across people who are very aggressive, and they tried to capture all flags, and they would try and like run around and be aggressive players. And then as of today, Tuesday on release day, Black Ops 2 is very different to the way it was yesterday. And I tweeted about this earlier, but I know people were like, oh my god, moaning already. I'm not essentially moaning, it was just the fact that it's so interesting to see how much a game could change overnight just based upon the players that are playing it. And it could also, you could just generally be the fact that everyone who's got the game is like, I wouldn't say a noob, but they're not familiar with the game or the maps or the guns, and they're just not really sure on what they're doing. And in that way, in that respect, they kind of play defensive. They kind of play defensive. Basically, if you play Black Ops 2 today and you've played it before, you'll know that there's a lot currently on Black Ops 2. There's a lot of camping, I would say, and there's a lot of head glitching. And head glitching is something that a lot of people have complained about in this game already, because you'll find that on every map, every corner that you turn around, there'll be about 3 or 4 places for someone to poke their head, just poke their head over and see you. And it is being used a bit too often for my I think not for my liking, but for a lot of people's liking today. And I haven't even played Black Ops 2 that much today, purely because I wasn't really enjoying myself. And I think I was trying to snipe, and it wasn't going too well for me. So I was like, I'll just sit and have a break. I think kind of burnt myself out on COD over the past couple of days by playing up until 7 in the morning. But yeah, I've seen a fair few people on both Twitter and in the past talking about how YouTube is essentially the killer of the past like 2 or 3 CODs, saying that ever since YouTube has come around and got popular, everyone's like disliked Call of Duty and hasn't had as much fun as they had in the previous Call of Duties back, like say like COD 4 World at War, and I guess early stages of Modern Warfare 2. And I guess and then since then, I guess people haven't really liked the other Call of Duties, which is it's just interesting I want to see, kind of get some feedback from you guys on what you guys think. If that is actually, if you think that it is YouTube's doing that's the case, or if you think that just people. If I'm honest, I personally think that it is nothing to do with YouTube whatsoever. I think that I guess I wonder how many people out of the whole. Say, like, let's say everyone who's played Call of Duty, let's say usually there's like 20+ million people on the leaderboards towards like 2-3 months in. How that many people? There's probably like about 1 million people that watch Call of Duty videos. Let's say probably not even that. And I'm thinking there probably is more than that, because let's say like people like White Boy have like 1.4 million, 1.5 million subscribers. So maybe it's more. But still, there's only a small minority of people that actually watch YouTube videos, and then how many of those watch tip videos and use videos in order to get better at the game? I don't know, but I think I personally think that the reason that people haven't enjoyed these CODs is the fact that I guess people have learned how to play COD, because obviously there's no learning curve anymore. You can play any COD, pick up and play it, and all you have to learn is the maps and the guns. Other than that, like general shooting skill, general like running around skill, and how to like assert yourself to play well, is like now general common knowledge. It's just quite interesting, like, because like today we come across a bunch of level 1s, and then we was actually like struggling against level 1s, even though we knew like every map inside out and we had all the guns, and all they had was like their initial classes. But yet sometimes we were still actually like struggling to outshoot people and everything. But I kind of rambled on in this video. It's been quite a long gameplay, and I don't know. But I just wanted to get some feedback just to see what you guys think. So, like, just a general question for you to reply in the comments is: do you think YouTube has ruined Call of Duty, or is like the primary factor of the downfall of Call of Duty? It's like a very negative video to release on like the day of Black Ops 2, but just give me some feedback and tell me what you think. And if you say yes, then why? And if you say no, then why as well? Yeah, I will link Fearcrad's gameplay, because he's done a commentary on his gameplay. He went 85-1. That will be in the description. If you can go check that out and leave a comment on his video saying Zerka sent you, and that would be really appreciated. And yeah, I shall see you guys soon. Goodbye.